Hey, I'm Amy. Welcome into my channel. I'm so excited to finally be filming my Deck of Panning update for the month of June. June has been a very busy month for me, and I will link my recent video kind of talking about all the things that I've done in the month of June and why this video is going to be like 10 days late. Deck of Panning is a really awesome way to be able to ensure that you are using up your makeup products and randomizing that by using a deck of cards. The creator of this project is Emily over at Emily and Max, and I highly suggest that you go check her out if you would like some motivational content to be able to just stay thinking about using what you have and just making wise purchases. And if that kind of thing is also up your alley, I would love for you to subscribe to this channel too, because that's what I'm all about. Mindful purchases and making sure that I use all of the makeup that I have in some capacity. I'm going to go ahead and go through all of the products that I had at the end of last month, because this is basically another refresh of this project. I'm going to get to pull lots of cards today to pull in some new products, and I think this time I might try to do some more long-term goals just so that I make sure that I am maybe using up things that could possibly be used up. So let's talk about things I used up and things I hit my goals on. First product that I used up was my Good Molecules Sheer Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30. I really liked this sunscreen a lot. It's very hydrating and a very minimal white cast. Also, I do feel like it was very good under makeup, and I really enjoyed this. I do like to try different sunscreens, so I'm not going to repurchase it right now, but I would in the future. Monumental milestone, something that I finished up, was my NARS Laguna Cream Bronzer. This is something that I wanted to use up this year in 2024, and I got it all the way done. That little bit that you see right there is really like nothing. I couldn't even like put that on my face. It's more of like a wash of color. So very excited to get a whole entire cream bronzer used up thanks to this project. This product I met my goal on, and it is the color corrector in the shade Light Peach by Flower Beauty, and I had a goal to use this 30 times, and I did. And I'm looking at this, and I really thought that this was super deep and I was going to be way down in there, but I'm looking at this right now and there's a pan. Let me see. Can you see it? Oh, wow. I used this more than 30 times because I took this to church camp with me, and instead of wearing makeup during church camp, I just put this under my eyes. So I probably used this about 35 times since putting it into the project, and I hit pan. Oh my gosh. I may try to see if I could use it up, but I don't know that I can use it all the way up, but man, look at me go. Wow. And the last thing that I met my goal on was this Naughty Nude eyeshadow palette. I had a goal to use this as a whole collectively 10 times, and I did do that, and I will share some of my makeup looks that I created using this palette that I share over on my Instagram. So if you are on Instagram and you like kind of daily makeup content, I often will post my looks and kind of talk about what I used on the daily over there. So I'd love for you to go check me out. Anyway, love this palette. It's very brown but mauve-y at the same time, and the shimmers in here are really, really stunning. So 10 use goal met on that one. The only product that I have that I did not meet my goal on, but I'm halfway there, is from Rose Quartz from Huda Beauty, and I needed to use the shade Quartz 10 times, and I used it 5 times. And really, I just wasn't focused on using that shade a whole lot. So by the end of by the next update, I'll definitely have that used 5 more times. I'm not super crazy about this shade. It's a very strange formula that I just don't know quite what to do with. It's kind of satiny, but kind of shimmery and kind of matte, and it's just a little confusing. So I'm gonna use it the 5 more times and give it the old college try. So four things that I hit my goal on, either used up or usage goal. So I get to draw 4 cards today. And I'm very, very excited about that. I am really, really looking forward to refreshing this project. I love the fact that it's a randomization because it really allows some creativity and you don't get stuck in a rut of choosing like the same thing. And oftentimes I will even pull in products that are not makeup products, because for me, project panning is not just about makeup, it's about skincare, it's about perfumes, it's about lotions, it's about all those things. So let's see how we do with the deck today. See if I draw the Joker, which if you didn't watch Emily's intro video, she says, "Are you joking me? The Joker can also be something that you love and you don't want to pan it." So I say this every month. I have things in mind that I don't want to pan because I love them. So here we go. Okay. All right. So after all that talking and 6 months in and 6 months of me telling you, I know exactly what I'm going to pick. I finally did it. And so very interestingly, I have 2 ace cards, and a lot of times they're the opposite, like cheap and expensive, or has a pan brand new, something like that. And the face cards in this game stay the same every month. So the only card that I have that will be actually randomized is this one. So I am going to take a look at all of these, and I'm going to go get the one thing that I know that I'm going to use, and I'm very sad about it, and I will come back and share with you what I decided to pull. I've taken a look at the game board and I've pulled my products very carefully, and so let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to be working with now and talking about setting goals for these things. The 2 of Diamonds correlated to bronzer, and I wanted to go ahead and take the opportunity during the summer to work on my Ulta Beauty Oh My Glow cream bronzer. So I'm not sure if this is a full size of this, because I got this for free in something that I had ordered from Ulta a couple of years ago. So honestly, I'm really not quite sure. This is the shade Tiramisu, and it's dark for me during the winter time, but during the summertime, I think that it'll be just fine. So I want to set a 30 use goal on this, because again, I really can only focus on this during the summertime, and I want to be able to get some really good use out of it right now, while, you know, I'm a little tanner, and I might even be able to, I don't know, I might be able to wear that a little bit farther. So I'm scared to say I want to finish it because I haven't used it very much. So we're just going to go with a 30 use goal and see where we get and how far we get with that. Next, I had the Ace of Diamonds, which correlated to pick up 2. So I had to draw 2 new cards, and the 2 new cards that I drew were the 6 of Diamonds and the 7 of Hearts. The 6 of Diamonds correlated to blush, I believe. I think that one was blush. So because it's summertime, and because this Rare Beauty cream liquid blush is a little old, a couple, like 2 or 3 years old, I want to really go ahead and get some very, very good use out of this. So what I plan on doing with this is, I haven't used it a whole lot, but I really want to try to use this up, because this is getting, like I said, it's getting old. It doesn't have a smell or anything to it, but I had kind of this informal goal to use up my last 2 Rare Beauty cream blushes, because they are, you know, aging. So before it goes bad, I really want to try to focus on using this up. And this is the shade Peace, which is an orange shade. It's going to go great in the summertime as a blush, but something else that I have used this for once before is as a color corrector, because I have a lot of blue, purple, dark circles and things here, and you know, under my eyes. And so I kind of think that I might be able to get good use out of it on my cheeks and here. And if you're not familiar, I am kind of working through this blush tag that I created, where I'm taking a blush and then pairing it with every other blush that I have. So that is going to be the blush that I work on next. And so I'm going to use this blush every day with another blush that I have, and that's going to help kind of create different looks and being able to stay fresh and things like that. So my goal will be to finish that up. Hopefully I can do that. Next was the Seven of Hearts, which correlated to Pattern. I believe that one was Pattern. It could have been flip-flopped. So what I decided to do was pick my Physicians Formula face palette, and I've already gotten some pretty good use on a couple of different products within this palette. I'm really starting to get some wear on the embossing of the matte of this bronzer. This Saucy Mauve blush, I'm really starting to get some good use on that. Right here in the middle of this highlighter that I really haven't used that much, I'm getting some good use on that. And this this powder is something that I do use very, very often in my makeup routine. So I think what I'm going to do, just because Pattern is hard, I think I'm going to try to work on this blush, and I'm going to try to get, it's going to be really hard for you to see, I'm going to try to wear off the Pattern kind of around the middle of that. And that's what I'm going to do for Pattern. Luckily enough, this card, the Ace of Spades, was a get out of jail free card. So I've actually already gotten that this year, and I'm going to tuck that away for a rainy day when I have a prompt that I'm not super crazy about, or maybe I don't have a product that matches that prompt. That will be saved for a rainy day. And the piece de resistance, the little nugget that I've been keeping all year long. What have I been tucking away? What have I been secretly hoping that maybe when I get the Joker, this is what I'm going to do? And I'm going to share with you both of these things. And because one of them, you'll see in a second, is really a short-term goal. And I feel like it's kind of cheating if I do that. So I'm going to use both of these things that I had as my Joker ideas for this card. And the first one, I'm so sad. I'm so sad about this, is this small sample of the Juliet's Got a Gun, Not a Perfume. I love this perfume so much, and it's so expensive. So expensive that I don't want to use this up, because I don't want to be without it, and I don't want to go buy it because it's so expensive. They had accidentally sent me, Sephora had accidentally sent me 2 of these samples. So I had used one of them up like last year, and I've been very much safely guarding this one. But now it's time. So are you joking me? I'm going to pan my favorite perfume. I'm so sad about that. And then the other thing is an eyeshadow palette that I love so much, but it's really, in my mind, a fall palette, and it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Rose Metals palette. So this is fall in a palette. I did kind of like a study of this eyeshadow palette last fall. I'll link my playlist below where I created like a whole bunch of just different fall leaf inspired looks using this palette. So I love this so much. And I'm like, are you joking me? I don't want to use it now because it's not fall. But you know what? My favorite season is fall. I hate summer so much. The only thing that's good about summer is my birthday, and I can go swimming, which I like. So I'm going to use this because it's going to get me prepped and like fully ready for fall. And my goal for this is going to be to use this No Pan Left Behind 5 times. So I'm going to use every shade 5 times within this palette. That's going to be quite an undertaking, but that's the whole point of the Joker. You got to stretch yourself a little bit and use things that you don't want to use for whatever reason that might be. So it's a very big update. Now I have 6 products going on, 2 eyeshadow palettes, perfume, blush, bronzer. And next month I may need to use this guy right here to get me out of jail and save me from something. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and let me know in the comments if you're participating in this and have you gotten the Joker this year. I'll see you in another video. Bye!